Hey, good morning, friends. Today is Thursday, December the 5th, 2024, and the time now is 7:53 a.m. Friends, you are watching the playlist series, The Trends and Headlines in Geopolitics, and this is episode 26. Once again, my friends, you are watching the playlist series, The Trends and Headlines in Geopolitics, and this is episode 26. I just want to ask a question, and the question is: could the election of Donald Trump and the extremism of key members of his cabinet and officials of the Trump's future, the coming presidency, be the turning point that could work in Israel's favor and enabling the country to achieve its objective in Gaza and the greater Middle East? I'm going to repeat the question again. Could the election of Donald Trump and the extremism of key members of his cabinet and official be the turning point that could work in Israel's favor and enabling the country to achieve its objective in Gaza and in the greater Middle East? I've thought about this question so many times. Yes, we can say that what is happening in Gaza, in the Middle East, is not a Joe Biden policy. The war in Gaza, in the West Bank, and in Southern Lebanon, the war between Israel and the Palestinian and Israel and its Arab neighbors, is not a Biden policy. Biden is only the unlucky president who is in power when American policy takes shape, but there is a blowback which doesn't work in America's favor. In this case, Israel is in trouble in the Middle East, and Israel is being blamed and criticized in the international community, and America is being cited as the enabler of Israel. In this case, the United States also gets the bad name. But what I'm saying here is what is happening in the Middle East, or between Israel and the Palestinian. It's not a Joe Biden policy. It is an American policy. As much as Joe Biden's administration did support Israel all out, the Trump administration is going to all out, flat out support Israel. Now, my friends, there are many Zionists who are going to be coming into the Trump's presidency. And many of them are saying things that are pretty head scratching. Now, I don't know which side you're on, friends, in terms of the situation in the Middle East. But as I've said a couple of seconds ago and a minute now, that the situation in the Middle East between Israel and the Palestinians, or Israel and its Arab neighbor, is not a Joe Biden policy. It is a United States of America, the government of the United States policy. And the United States is totally in support of Israel no matter what. However, there are many who still think that Joe Biden didn't do that much for Israel, in terms of the situation currently going on in the Middle East. But if you think that is the case, just imagine the war in Gaza under Trump. Trump is not going to abandon Israel. Trump is going to support Israel all out. Not only that, Trump's in-law, Jared Kushner, is of Jewish ancestry, who supports Israel all the way. But there are key cabinet members who also support Israel all the way. Whether these guys believe it or not, or they are conscious or unconscious about what they have been saying, what they have been saying could basically lead to the situation in the Middle East between Israel and the Palestinians and Israel and its Arab neighbor, or even Israel and Iran, to continue to spiral out of control in terms of a dangerous level. Now, my friends, Donald Trump also has a very strong and influential group behind him that supported him all the way and voted him into the presidency. The Christian right. We are talking in this case the far right and the Christian right. The Christian right is strongly in support of Israel. And my friends, with their blessing on Donald Trump is going to go all out, and Donald Trump is going to support Israel. So my question here is, once again, could the election of Donald Trump be the turning point that could turn the situation in the Middle East in Israel's favor and enabling the country to win the war in the Middle East, in Gaza? Since the war started and this year so far, Israel has been getting bombarded with criticism, harsh criticism about the situation going on. And the whole idea of genocide has been all over the world, okay, in every mouth around the world, to the point where the ICC recently is coming out with an arrest warrant of Benjamin Netanyahu and so on. The former Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant and Hamas's leader Mohammed Daif. No matter what the case may be, if you think that Joe Biden supported Netanyahu and Israel all the way, just imagine the war and the situation in the Middle East under Donald Trump. Donald Trump is going to support Israel all the way, and the Trump administration is going to be unapologetic about their support of Israel. So once again, guys, please let me know what you think. Could the election of Donald Trump be the turning point in the situation in the Middle East, the war in Gaza, the West Bank, and Southern Lebanon? The turning point that could work in Israel's favor and enabling the country to win the war, the situation. Now, friends, please tell me what you think, and I want to know what you think. But I'm going to end here. Now, I want to thank you for being a member of the Echoing Voice community, my friends. But most especially, I want to thank you a lot for watching the Echoing Voice. Peace, my friends. Peace.